to StarCraft 2. Now, I will be going ahead and I already did the Brutalist, and we're just gonna go straight on and just get the upgrades for it, which is Planetary Fortress and Predator Turrets. Now, if I pronounce these wrong, that's probably because I'm lacking spelling and I really suck at it. But anywho, let's get the upgrades. Now, Planetary Fortress is a upgrade to the command center that gives it twin idle cannons that only attack ground. Now, these are pretty much useful only when you have to defend your base on the go. Well, they don't lift off again, but the thing is, it's only when you have to like plant them down and all that kind of stuff. Or we could go with Pernodon turrets, which is pretty much flamethrower turrets that does massive damage, and they pretty much hide themselves. I'm gonna be going with this one because mostly it's very useful since we are going to be going against Zerg. And yeah. Now I'm gonna finish up the Marauder upgrade and continue on what I did last time. The housing really does help a lot, no matter what, because missions up ahead will lead on to several different things. Anyway, now we got 3 missions, and if you remember, the doctor said that see something about Haven.
My people established a new colony on Haven. It was going well, but now the colony's gone dark. They're not responding on any...
Now, why there's a question mark right here is because this one is a special type of mission, but we're also going to be looking at the other 2.
We've received reports of a new Dominion salvage operation.
And this one's
There's
a
a
new
rare
one.
gas on Belshir, the Protoss skull, the breath of creation. They think it be a gift from their gods. We call it Terrazine, and it'd be worth a fortune to the right bidder. Of course, those Protoss will kill us if they catch us on their holy ground. Or at least they'll try.
Now, pretty much, I'm actually going to go ahead and go with this mission because mostly this mission will give us either 2 things, which really doesn't matter because mostly I'll get the spare money because once you get filled up with both bars, you'll actually get some extra cash.
We're almost to Haven, but there's still been no contact from... Sir, there's a Protoss fleet holding in orbit. They're disrupting all communications to the surface, and it looks like they're powering up their main weapons.
Jim, you have to stop this.
Matt, open a channel to the Protoss. Let's see how diplomatic they're feeling.
Intaro Tassadar, James Raynor. I am Executor Celendis. Your bravery and service to Ire are known to us.
Intaro Tassadar, Celendis. Listen, with all due respect, your fleet needs to pull back. The people on Haven are no threat to you.
Our observers detected Zerg hive spores infesting the colonists. They must be purified. If you wish to undertake this mission in our stead, we will permit it.
Jim, some of my people are infested. But you can't let the Protoss just destroy them all. If you keep the Protoss at bay, I know I can find a cure for the infestation.
The only cure for Zerg infestation is purification by fire. You know this to be true, James Raynor.
I can cure them, Jim. Believe me.
If you choose to resist us, we will meet in glorious combat. The choice is yours, James Raynor. We await your answer.
Now, as I said before, the question mark will actually lead us into this. Pretty much we have protect the colonists, which allows, well, our doctor over here Hansen, Hansen, whatever which, to find a cure, which will give us +3 research to Zerg. Or we could purify the colony, which will allow us to kill them, and either way we'll get the exact same unit. But we'll have 3 Protoss research. Now the one thing is, I'd like to display my point right here, why I'm going to be choosing the purification and cure. It's been going on for 5 years. Brew War, well, 5 or more, depending on which. It seems like it's only been 5 years. But, if they can't find a cure in 5 years, which a lot of researchers probably will go into this since a lot of infestation went in, and I would think that city would be smart enough to find a cure for it right now. So I would go with the purification because mostly I don't see getting better with the finding a cure by just protecting the colonists. Well, we could just do it with dead bodies.
I'm so sorry, Ariel. But the Executor's right. Believe me, they wouldn't have come all the way here if their data wasn't conclusive. Call off your fleet, Celendis. This is a Terran thing. I'll handle it myself.
What? This isn't right. I thought you were a better man than this, Jim.
Ariel, if there was a cure, you would have found it by now. The only thing we can do is put an end to this once and for all.
I won't accept that. Every one of my people can be saved. I'm close to finding the cure, I know it.
Honor to you, James Raynor. You were ever a true friend of the Protoss. Although this work is painful for you, many more lives will be saved by your actions this day.
Now, Protoss, Jim Raynor has friends with Protoss. There's several different types
We've all
of Protoss.
laid it on the line for these folks more than once. But there's only one way we can help them now. We've got to save the ones we can, and kill the rest. I know it's terrible, but if we wipe out these infested settlements, we'll save the whole damn planet from being overrun.
Ain't nothing a little fire won't cure. A lot of ground to cover, though. We ain't got enough troops to be everywhere at once.
Don't worry about it. Swan's already got that covered.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah, I got you covered. Had to call in a few favors to get the schematics for these babies. You owe me big time, cowboy.
Which we'll pay him later.
Don't forget, these bad boys can switch between air and ground mode anytime you need them to.
Those Vikings will make all the difference. But it looks like some of the infested colonists are turning already.
And those structures are infesting more of them.
Let's just get this done.
As before, we're probably going to be going more towards, we'll defend our main base. And we'll just try to do as much. Now, Haven Fall is different from Haven Rise. Because 2 selected missions, both of them are different, which later I'm planning to actually show them to you guys. And I'll try to do it at the end of the series. Too close to it.
Infestation source detected.
Sir, that virophage structure is spreading the Zerg virus to the colonists. We've got to destroy all the virophages. The more of them there are, the more infested we'll have to fight. Sir, I'm detecting some large Zerg flyers. They match the reported profiles for broodlords. Be careful. They're lethal against ground targets.
Well, pretty much
Then we'll hit them from the air. Where are my Vikings at?
now, Vikings are pretty good for this mission and some other missions. But the one problem with them that we don't see at all is that they pretty much need to switch modes, and that will
Stay
take time.
sharp. I want anyone that leaves the ship wearing a suit. Last thing I need is more people getting infested.
They infest Marines too, brother.
My orders still stand. Shouldn't be a problem for you, though, Tychus.
As you can see, they're adding a little bit of humor in this.
Let's get into the fight.
Now, pretty much, Vikings are very, very good. because they have their most stronger
Made for
attacks in the
battle.
air and ground, really depending on what form you have them in. But I'm gonna go through the dialogue while we wait.
You ready for war? SCV ready. Eric, Baylog, Olaf, come in. Must have gotten lost again. Well, grease my gears. Coordinates set. North by northwest. I'm the best pilot in all the 9 worlds. SCV ready. Yeah. Dun 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 dun.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
Transformation systems primed.
Now they did 2 references in there, both from different types of series.
SCV ready.
When the guy named 3 different things, the next line he says they must have gotten lost again. Those are basically going from Blizzard's other game that they have, The Lost Vikings. Because mostly those are named of the 3 Vikings. Eric the Swift, and Olaf, and I forgot the last guy's name, but mostly they're really important if you actually focus and know the reference. I mostly didn't know at the beginning of it. But yeah, we need to get some bunkers up. Because right now we really have
In the rear with the gear.
we really need to be very, very careful about what we do around here. Because the more we have to face, the more trouble we're going to have to deal with.
Build here. Gangway. Coming.
Which as you can see right here, we're already running into some trouble over here. Because mostly
Sure thing.
we need to be very, very careful about what we exactly do. Because how
your
much
dime.
they literally need to be taking care of.
Goose is getting cooked.
Not enough minerals.
Now here's the problem that I will be running through. This mission is mostly based around that you have to take care of what we need to do.
This better be good.
Luckily enough, a lot of these tourists will
Ready
actually
to
go
plunder.
ahead and shoot out.
Say the word.
I'm going to be sending the air guy over there.
You ready
because
for
mostly,
war?
that one's more of a close area, so we need to get as much we can in one system. As you can see, they have Broodlords, and a lot of their attacks in the beginning have Broodlords, and later we're going to face even more areas, which can be a problem sometimes. Because, well, mostly right now, we don't really have to worry about that, and don't have too much supply left for what we have planned.
Big job, huh?
Luckily enough, we do have
Base
enough
is under
cash to
attack.
survive for a bit.
Will do.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blockade
You're the boss.
all entrances we have because we really don't need to leave the base.
In the rear with the gear.
Now, pretty much, we're going to continue building more
Well, butter
Vikings
my
because they're pretty
biscuit.
good for this mission because,
Not enough
well,
minerals.
we have a lot of ground to cover, that's one. And 2, we really don't
Base is under
need
attack.
too much we have. So,
You're
I'm
the
going to go
boss.
ahead and try to build a lot more things.
Not enough minerals.
As you can see right here, this is the reason why I got the outfitted turrets, because mostly when I'm literally low on cash and all that kind of stuff in the beginning, it's quite useful to have these on for itself, because mostly they do 6 damage, but their attack speed is equal to a Marine.
SCV ready.
So, don't really have to worry about too much of it at all. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place
orders?
Marines in this, and I'm going to go ahead and outfill them.
Not enough
SCV
minerals.
ready.
And I'm going to try to do the best I can to support our other colonies.
Not enough minerals.
Now, pretty much right now, every time when we knock one out of the list, we have to deal with it. But the more that they have, which if they decide to go for another base, need to take that out because there's an achievement for not letting even one get out.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Now, as you can see, we're finally getting
Transformation
more deeper
systems
in.
primed.
The one problem that we have here is that, well, later in the game, we're not really going to be running into better units.
This better be good.
So our best shot is to go ahead and try to hit as many as we can, but we can't really go to a lot of places. Because, well,
Go ahead.
right now we really don't have much of anything that we can do.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me.
I'm going to try to go ahead and build more supply depots because we are getting to a point that we need more supply depots.
You're the
But
boss.
we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to do as much as we can. Once I run out of cash for this, I'm going to go ahead and we'll try to build a
Move it.
army.
Made for battle.
Need. And I'm not planning to go, well, more bases until we can absolutely get our units all set up and get enough minerals to support ourselves.
You scared me. Go ahead.
We
Base
really don't
is under
need
attack.
too much minerals, but we do need to be very, very careful. As you can pretty much see here,
Fighter flag.
these things we're going to face a lot more. Because, well, these things are really a pain in our butt. And they really don't know how to quit, as you can say.
The infested are heading to a settlement in the south.
Agreed.
As you can see here,
Victory.
we need to be very, very careful because they do have mutalisks, which are able to attack the air grounds. No matter what, we're going to take a lot of damage.
Bold.
But since we already have a lot,
Certainly.
we don't have to worry about too much.
Very well.
Because they're going to be attacking probably separate units at once. We don't
I
have to
like it.
too much. Now, as you can see, the structures are pretty much getting knocked out pretty much.
Alright.
And if we lose a Viking, we will not have to worry about that.
Certainly. Very
I'm
well.
just happy we don't have to face a bunch of big lower grounds. Because then we would really, really have a bad
Agreed.
time.
I like it.
Now, as you can see, this structure right here
All
is about to
right.
be fully functional.
Bold.
Which I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to land here so we are out of the way and we can just knock them out and use them.
Inbound.
Oh, and we forgot one.
Victory. No one lives forever. Certainly.
Now, as you pretty much see, this structure's about to... these structures won't go into too far. Because mostly, once we take out bigger of the little ones,
I like it.
it's easy.
Alright.
As you can see right now,
Agreed.
we don't have to worry about knocking out too much because
I knew Raynard'd save us!
Yes, indeed.
And now I'm going to go ahead and try to get all patched up because these units really did go through a lot. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build a lot more. Because right now we really don't need too much more of what we have. I'm probably going to be heading towards the nurse settlements.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
And that's the problem with having one specific units because if you want to try to spam units, it's really much of a problem. I'm going to try to add one more so we could actually have an even number. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to repair it because I think it only will take Vespine minerals and that's it.
Gangway. Coming through.
And really right now we have a lot of supply. We don't have to worry about too much of anything. But we do need to try to get a whole bunch more units into bunkers. Because the more we have in bunkers, more protection we have. And as you pretty much
Ready
see
to
right
blunder.
here, we really don't need to run.
Transformation systems primed.
But we do want to try to probably take out the nearest camp so we can actually go ahead and take care of it. Because if we don't take care of some of these soon, we're really gonna run really dry.
Who wants some?
Now we really don't need any of
Base
the
is under
special units.
attack.
Ready for war?
Not where we're aiming this type of stuff.
No one lives forever. Gangway, coming through. Ready to plunder. Transformation systems primed.
I'm going to create one more and just stack up. Because right now we really don't need too much of anything. While the war pigs are about to be offline.
Who wants some?
Now once this final Viking gets out, we're going to go ahead and try to go for their bases. And right now we really need to begin probably working on, and well, pretty much the farther out we go, I think the more dangerous it gets, but the closer they are, the less dangerous they are. But what
Ready to plunder.
I believe these are special type of eggs that give special type of creatures, but we don't have to worry about it because
SCV ready.
right now these units
Transformation systems primed.
I think those are special eggs.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Looks like we're about to have a war pig, so I'm gonna go ahead and use them
ready.
since they're cheaper too.
SCV
But
ready.
still, we probably need to move out soon.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
Gangway, coming through.
Now, as you can see, this thing can be dangerous, but all it is just health, and that's
SCV
it.
ready.
Now, since
Very well.
they're moving, I'm gonna go ahead and
No one
I'm going
lives
to go
forever.
in and attack.
Agreed.
Because right now, these units can get really dangerous.
Sir, another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
Which right now we need to take care of, but I'm going to go ahead and take these out.
Yes, indeed. Certainly.
Base is under attack.
Victory. Inbound.
Alrighty. As you can pretty much see right here, they don't have great defenses once you knock them out. You just need to clean up the rest.
Very well.
And try to make sure that you don't step
Inbound.
in where they could really hurt. Other than that, you can just be really good.
I like it.
Now, once this camp gets really deep, you really need to be very careful about these units, because if we don't take out our main objective, this could
Very
really
well.
hurt a lot.
Certainly.
But once you take them out, it's pretty much simple that you should just fly off and repair.
I knew Raider'd save us!
No one lives forever.
But since we really didn't lose any unit, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the
Sir,
the treasure.
Stedman says Dr. Hansen has locked herself in the lab. Alone. She's desperate to save her people. I'm worried about what she might do.
Bold.
As you can see, this base doesn't really have any defenses. We can just simply take it.
Yes, indeed.
So anyway, well, pretty much the dangerous creatures that you have to go through, we really can take them out pretty simply.
Very well.
But these camps are pretty much differently. If you knock out the middle part of it, it won't destroy them all. It just will just destroy more spawning. That's it.
Certainly.
And once you deal with all of that, you just move on. Do something else.
Yes,
So once this phase is over, you don't really need to...
That settlement has been cleared of Zerg biosignatures. Well done, sir.
Now, the further back we go, the more dangerous that they're going to be. The more dangerous that they're going to be, the more we have to build up. Either way, we already have a way to get resources onto us.
Yeah.
I mean, we really don't have to worry about too much
Big
anything
job,
else.
huh?
You know, as long
What's
as we
going
can
on?
just continue doing what we're doing,
SCV ready.
we don't really have to worry about too much anything.
Huh?
Now, oh.
You
I have
gonna
to
give me orders?
set these Marines. Hey, just trying to remember where I left my guy. I'll have...
SCV ready.
I think I accidentally sent him off to do something else.
Bad
Or he
news.
died. Either way, we're going to probably build another one. We'll build more
You scared me.
SUVs to just do other stuff, but
SCV
need to
ready.
be kind of careful with our units right now, because mostly, if we lose any, we're going to be really in deep trouble. But still, anyway, we're just going to repair first and see what we... Right now we have...
Additional supply depots required.
Right now we really need to be careful about what we need to do. But still, anyway, it shouldn't be too much trouble, because literally just building supply depots, and that's pretty much it.
Gotcha.
And we're going to send this guy back to work. Because either way, we need to take care of a lot of what they have.
In the
Right
rear
now, we're
with the
going to
gear.
try to build our refinery to try to take the,
Roger.
But pretty much right now, we don't really need to worry about supply depots. We really don't need to worry about too much anything. We just
Go
need to worry
ahead.
about what we have right now.
Sure thing. SCV ready. Transformation systems primed.
I think I finally found where my SUV went. I'll just go ahead and send it back.
SCV ready.
So anyway, we're mostly going to just go ahead and go for these. Because the more we could have, the more we got.
Huh? Yeah.
And right now, we should be perfectly fine. And after that, we don't have to worry about too much more. Because, well, we still have other to do, but right now.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
And this one's really far away. You need to get here as fast as you can. And luckily enough, our units are fast enough. We should be fine just automatically attacking without any reinforcements. Because right now, we really don't
Ready to plunder.
too much. As you can see, this is another location that they're going to be going to. Because
SCV ready.
once they try to take a location, they really don't go for
I
it.
like it.
And if they do, it's
Let's
mostly
get into the
because
fight.
mostly we're taking too long.
Yes, indeed. That's the negatory. It's blocked. SCV ready.
As you pretty much see, once this gets out,
Mineral field
we don't have to worry
depleted.
about any more units. We just need to worry about what we have.
Base is under attack.
So anyway, we really don't need to worry about too much. We just gotta
What's
worry
going
about
on?
what we need to do. That's it.
SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Ready for war.
really don't
Mineral
build
field
hydras, which are
depleted.
very good counters to these.
Hold.
And right now, looks like our mineral patches are running dry, and that's pretty much it.
I like it.
Mineral field depleted.
Now, pretty much they're going to be automatically trying to attack us. We're on try to take this one out, which is already past way through half.
Made
But we're
for
able to
battle.
go very fast. Because anyway, from that, even without upgrades, we don't
Alright.
too much.
Ready to blunder.
And we're just going to sell it.
Ready for war.
This is going to be another camp that we're going to be going to, and it looks like the Vikings that I hooked up to myself, they...
Big job, huh? Bad news?
But still, anyway, we're running out of minerals, and that's not
Yep.
bad. That's just we need to watch.
Well,
our
butter
skills.
my biscuit.
That's pretty much it. I'm going to
Go
try to go
ahead.
ahead, and I'm going to build armory since we do automatically have
Will do.
upgrade.
Ready to blunder. Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
And that's all the units that we need to really have. We're automatically going to try to mine up everything here and
Inbound.
when we really have to.
Certain.
But if I remember correctly, we really don't need any more Vikings than we need to, because the more Vikings we have, the more trouble the more Vikings we have, the more we're gonna run into.
Agreed. Alright.
And right there's Hydralisk and all that kind of stuff.
Victory.
I believe this base doesn't have any Mutalisks, they just have ground forces and that's it.
Certainly.
Which can be a problem
Inbound.
if you don't have the correct means to take them out, or well, if you have additional stuff.
Very well.
But anything from that, we really don't need
I
a lot
like it.
to
Can't hold them alone.
But it looks like we're running this pretty well. Because once we take out some of their structures or this type of stuff, we really don't have to run into anything else. And if we really need to take out air, we're going to be fine right now. Because right now it's just going to be
No one lives forever.
because once you take out the structures that they have, they mostly either they have another one somewhere else that they don't build it here,
Inbound.
or they
I like it.
just don't spawn anymore. Like once we take out
Agreed.
the places that we need to take out, we don't really need to.
Burn and pillage. Yes, indeed.
But still, anyway, the bio launcher's down. Don't need to
Very well.
run into much anything else.
Certainly.
So anyway, we don't really need to do that kind of situation.
Mineral
Just
Can't hold them alone.
need to keep an eye on what units they have.
Alright.
Because right now, once we take out the little base, that's pretty much it of what the fortress is going to be. We already took out the bio launcher, which is what the central thing is a bio launcher.
Good job, sir. I'm picking up 2 more concentrations of Zerg biosignatures.
Which are the 2 camps that are farthest, which are most dangerous. But still, anyway.
Very well. No one lives forever. Yes, indeed.
Looks like this structure is still probably
I like
there.
it.
Yeah. So it automatically will say that, but still you can just take it out pretty easily.
Alright.
It won't produce any more units. Top is pretty much either safe or units that
Hold.
are back here will split up and go there, but it won't be pounded real hard.
Sir, the infested are closing in on a settlement to the north.
attack.
Which, luckily enough, we're close to, so we don't
Yes,
worry about
indeed.
much anything. Which, as
Can't
you can
hold 'em
see
alone.
here, we really don't need too much anything.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
Now, pretty much, this is at a lower stage, so it won't take as long. Then we'll get to the area.
That was too close. Thanks.
Agreed.
Now, as you can see here, this is different. This is totally different. And pretty much right now, we just need to deal with the air defenses, which we need to get to the ground. Because we can't get any closer to where we really want to
Mineral
go
field
without
depleted.
walking right into their base, which can be quite dangerous. Because their spore crawlers cannot get on this now very quickly.
Can't hold them alone.
So it looks like we lost some.
I like
not
it.
all.
Mineral field depleted.
Certainly. Yes, indeed.
Now, pretty much, settlements will go under attack a lot. Well, if I remember correctly, this is going to be the hardest base we need to go through. But still, once we take out this, we can just spend
No one lives forever.
This is the only base left that has vegetarians that spawn
Mineral
with a
field
bio,
depleted.
with a normal spawning rate. But others require to be spawned with a bio launcher.
Agreed.
And we're
Mineral
automatically going to go
field depleted.
because we have a lot of units that are stuck outside the door, as I said before.
Victory.
It's kind of hard when your units are stuck behind a wall.
I like it.
This one really doesn't need too much of an introduction. And pretty much infestation goes to structures as well.
Let's get into the fight.
Because once you have the infestation on it, it really doesn't go back. The only way to take care of it is either that you try to stop the creature as he does it, and stop the structure dangerous, or you flat out just kill it later. Which can really hurt you if you decide to do it later sometimes.
I like it.
But still, just automatically do what we really need and etc. But for right now, we probably want to spawn more units,
Go ahead.
etc.
Yep.
But
Can't
still,
hold them alone.
we really don't have to worry about too much. Because, well, a whole bunch of units require to have creep. Now, see, these structures are able to go off the creep.
Mineral field depleted.
Well,
Upgrade
some of them
complete.
do not. And right now, we just took out their supply to restore their Once that's over, we really don't need to go much
I like
further.
it. Inbound.
And we'll see, the only structure left that we really need to worry about is these two back here. This one's already getting injured already because they require
Transformation systems prime. Agreed.
Now, the last thing that we really need to take care of is this
Certainly.
spore crawler right here. As you can see, it's bleeding.
All
because,
right.
Zerg structures need
Good job,
creep to
guys.
survive.
This area's secure.
Yes, indeed.
Now, the only
Inbound.
reason why I'm taking the overlords is
I like it.
because the more overlords you take out, the less keep an eye on you.
Bold.
Now, this is the last place we need to go to, and right now we don't really need to rush into it. I mean, this base really is hard because this is the only ramp up. There's 2 ramps, but still, that's the only ramp that really has an easy way to get all units in. This area right over here kind of gets really hard. If I remember correctly, yeah. This creep doesn't really go over here, it goes more.
Very well.
It's the only way we need to take out the air units first before we start to land.
Yes, indeed.
As you can see right here, we're really needing to take this base out. Because right now, we really don't need to land except for we need to make sure that all of this is over with. And we really want to try to spawn outside.
Very well.
Because I'm going to
Let's
do
get into the
a
fight.
method that gives us enough air.
Alright. Made for battle.
As you can see right here, we have a lot of units that are on the ground. Because after you get a lot of the units out, we really don't need them.
I like it. Very well.
Because either way, they'll spawn more units, no matter what. They'll spawn more units. That's pretty much it of what they really can do and what they really need to do. Because mostly these are probably
Sir,
meatless.
another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
No one lives
As you can see
forever.
right now, we really need to take out these
I like
infested.
it.
As I said before, this one will probably get infested at least once. And right now, we're not in the best shape to go ahead and go into this, but we need to go into this because if we wait any longer, we're going to lose each. That's the only way. I already got it, but I mostly like to try to show you how hard it is to sacrifice these units.
Alright.
As you can see right here, this base really doesn't have much anything.
Yes, indeed.
It only has 2 Zerglings right now, and it doesn't really
Agreed.
As you can see, I'm just spawning in, but mostly these units are weird. But pretty much right now, I should be getting back to work and building this stuff. Back to business. I'm actually gonna
No
go
one
ahead and
lives
I'm going
forever.
to half some of these.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right. Transformation systems primed. You ready for war? Very well.
As I said before, you really don't need a bunch of air units at all. Probably some. I need a reinforce.
Let's get into the fight.
Up here.
Made for battle. Transformation systems prime. Ready for war? Ready to plunder. I like it.
But still, once you take out the structures, they pretty much get weaker and weaker. No matter what. Just mostly take out this side so because this is the easiest side you can get on. Overseer cocoon.
Fight or flight?
That's what it is.
Yeah, right.
We don't really need to watch out for those. We probably need to watch out for everything else, but as you can see, we have one more infested to take care of. So anyway. Because once you destroy some structures, they'll just go ahead and say, oh, darn it, we need to go.
Victory. Ready to plunder.
So anyway, we can leave the structures, but mostly taking them out will actually lead us to a bigger.
Yes, indeed.
Which is pretty much once we eliminate this, which now we have. I'll go ahead and land all these to take care of these.
Certainly. You ready for war?
As you can see right now, the more we have down here, the more it will take. I'll take 3 seconds to switch between the ones that will cost us resources and that will cost us anything. But it will cost us time. That's pretty much why these units aren't really what we're going to be.
No one lives forever. Ready to plunder. Bold.
Sir, it's done. I'm not detecting any more Zerg, but we have a problem in the lab.
Now, pretty much we took care of all the non-areas. But as it says here, complete the Haven's Fall mission with 3 settlements protected on normal difficulty. This one is House Call, which stops all of them. hard. Pretty much. They get really hard more towards the to mostly the end. Because mostly I went for the last base, but mostly it protects a lot more units.
Ariel. You in here? Matt, seal all access points.
Will you enjoy it? Will you enjoy killing me? Like you killed my children?
You're infested. You're dead already.
Do it. Finish it.
Now, pretty much infestation, as Jimmy said before, is twisting yourself. She actually gave up her body for it. That's why mostly she's really should be with times. But still, she helped us through the beginning, helping our medical stuff to get up and all that kind of stuff. But still, she infested herself, and literally, it's not. If you choose the air option, she'll survive. But if you choose this option, she'll just go ahead and kill herself. As you can see, we have Heaven's Angel, and we finally get upgrades from the Protoss side.
I heard about what went down in the lab. Pity that. But don't let yourself get distracted from what has to be done. Take my advice. Keep it simple. No attachments, no strings. Just you against the universe.
Sometimes I feel like anything I start caring about just gets destroyed.
Not your fault. Did you ever stop and think what had happened if all those refugees from Agria had gone to the core worlds? That Hansen was a honey trap right from the start.
But still, anyway, it's kind of hard to really run into that. Let's talk to Tychus.
You gonna tell me I told you so? That we never should have gone to Agri in the first place?
I ain't about to kick dirt on you when you're down. Just some bad luck is all. Besides, I'm sure your Protoss buddies are real proud of you.
Now,
It was our own mess to clean up. I don't give a damn what the Protoss think.
mostly right now, we have a trophy Friends of the Protoss. The Mana Protoss gives this seal of regearance to Jim Raynor to decline their missions of his actions on the planet Haven, which he cleansed of a full Zerg infestation. Protoss are very nice people. The people that I see that are on our side, he saved their butts, like probably twice. News.
Your best and only source for news. This is Donnie Vermillion for UNN. Refugees continue to flood Dominion space. They can't seem to find a safe planet anywhere, and they're showing up on our doorsteps.
Donnie, Emperor Mengsk today announced that he's ordered the fleet to turn away refugee ships that enter core world systems, which raises the question, will Dominion ships really fire on unarmed civilian vessels? General Warfield had this to say.
All our efforts at this time are focused on halting the Zerg advance on the core world.
In other words, the General dodged the question. If Dominion forces fire on unarmed civilians...
Now, Kate, we can't second-guess our boys in the field, can we? You heard it here first. For UNN, I'm Donnie Vermillion.
Old Mengsk is finding that running an empire ain't all it's cracked up to be.
As before,
You came to the right place.
if it follows what mostly happens, we're going to lose them, no matter what. Right now, our Protoss 2 has finally upgraded. If you want to read this, go ahead. I'm only reading the smaller stuff to quickly go by. So pause the video if you want to watch this. But it is going to get a lot cooler with the Protoss 2. And more disgusting with the Zerg. But still, we have 2 upgrades. We have alternate cabinets, weapon upgrades in the armory, and increase attack speed by 50% in addition of increasing damage. Or it's kind of useful, but still. Armor upgrades in armory and engineering increase life by 50% in addition to his attack. Now I'm gonna go with this because mostly we really don't have to worry about anything. And yes, but trust me, the more we go down, the more cool it gets. That's why it's nice to do the bonus missions sometimes. But still, let's go down to the armory. As you can see here, we have the Viking. As I said before, if you want to read this, go ahead. But still, these things are quite cool to watch because they're giant mechs that fly. And they have dual, machine guns. But still, let's talk to the SWAT.
Do you think we could have saved more of those colonists?
Honest? No. And you got your head up your ass if you think any different.
There had to be a better answer, though. Maybe if we caught it earlier.
Look, if the Protoss, with all their tech, psionics, and big freaking alien brains couldn't do anything for them, there ain't nothing we could have done. Sometimes life's just rough that way.
Yeah, pretty much. And mostly right now, we're going to check out the console upgrades. Now, we got the ship, which is Rift Wave missiles. Vikings do area damage, which is quite useful for diggers. Because the more damage you can do, the better. And Voto's class weapon system, Vikings gain +2 missile range and +1 cannon range. Now those 2 are really, really good, but we really won't be going for them too much. Because right now we just really need to get working on important stuff and buying stuff that we really don't need. Okay, anywho from that, if you enjoyed the video, press the like button to help destroy Mengsk. And I will see you next time. Good luck, my friends.